Just today we are going to discuss about session management. Okay, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just today we'll go to this lesson first. Okay,
Okay.
so are you able to hear or not? Let me know. Okay,
Okay.
because before going to that, I'll just give the small introduction. What is session management? Okay. So what is a session management means? Whenever we are giving a request to client or a server, I mean from client to server, so we have to identify. So for example, you logged in into your Gmail account, you are trying to, I mean, one time you logged in and the second time you forgot to log out. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You just imagine. So you simply logged in into your Gmail account and you didn't logged out. Second time again you are hitting the same Gmail account. You are able to redirect into that Gmail account, or again it is asking login username password. Did you observe anywhere?
No,
What is the expected thing? If you log into your Gmail account, once you give a username password, so once you logged in into that system, again you want to give a username password, or it will continue to redirecting to that page?
oh, it will continue.
Continue, right? So why it is happening like that? You gave one-time request to server, right?
Yeah.
By using your credentials, you give one-time request to server, but server is identify you only logged in into my system.
Yes.
Right? So
Yes.
how it is possible? Because this is internet and this is you gave simply username password. So how the server is going to identify? So we have to do some process. We have to do some work, right?
Yes.
So in backend, what we are doing means, so your username password, yours one time you send it to server. So after that, once you got the response from server to you, it will send cookies. Actually, did you remember what is the cookies and session management, session closed like that? Anytime did you hear about cookies?
Yeah, I hear cookies.
Right? Yes. So by using that cookies, and you are going to maintain the relationship between the client and server. Okay. We are going to establish the connection between, I mean like a relationship between a client and server using some techniques. So what and all techniques we have means, one is cookies, one is hidden field, and one is HTTP session. Okay, and one more is like rewriting the URL. So what is the URL rewriting means? So if you go anywhere, this is the URL, right? This is the URL, right?
Yeah.
So in this URL, you may rewrite. I mean, in this, if you see some another URLs, like for example, see, if you see here, I simply said English to Tamil translator, but it is what and all Q is equals to English, and some variables is passing, right? Just imagine, see this. because while you are writing, I mean, rewriting your data into this URL also, you can able to maintain who logged into my system. That person is already existing person only. So I can continue to redirect it to his page. Like that, server can understand and gives the your login continuously. You can able to access your Gmail account. That is what is happening. Okay, so if you see, so how simply I'll show you how it is happening. So username password you simply gave, you know, servlets, right? How the whenever you click on button, it is redirecting to control only, right? Controller is nothing but servlet. So in that servlet, so what and all, like for example, you've seen, right, my username pass, I mean, how the structure will go. So from my first servlet to again, I have a button. Again, I'm redirecting to another servlet. So like that. So finally, what is happening here? Okay. If you see how the cookies is going to add. Okay. See, this is the cookies. Like simply just imagine you have one form HTML page. In that HTML page, you have an input like username. Okay, like a username password for your Gmail account. At the same way, they form one username password, one HTML page you created. Okay, that your wish, whatever you want, you can able to create HTML page. But what I'm trying to say means how you are going to maintain the session variables, how you are going to maintain the session variables to track your existing person, or you are a valid person or not. The server is going to validate you. Okay, so how that in that way, so one of the ways cookies, we have a class cookies. Okay, we have a cookies class. In this class, you know, right, how to access the username from HTML page using the request.get parameter username, right? So whatever the username you are going to give here, that name you are going to access that from your Java class. So finally you got the username. So I want to maintain your name always in a cookies, because next time if you come means I need to validate he is an existing person or not. So only I'm just creating my cookie object. See, simply username, simply I can, this is the your wish name, like you gave in HTML page username, right? The same way you can able to create your own name, like a name or you name or whatever it is, comma, which object you want to maintain in a session object. You are getting me? What is the session object? I'm just trying to, what are the ways we are going to maintain the tracking between the server and client? This is the one way. Okay. So here, so now I want to maintain every time username. Because of this username, I want to track he's an existing person, like that. So if you observe here, this is my first click. I am here. I mean, this is my page. So I want to know this is the existing person or not. You're accessing this page and next page, but I want to maintain your credential throughout these pages, right? You got me? For example, you are going to log into Gmail. So in that Gmail account, you may be access to the spreadsheet, Excels, everything. So you are redirecting from one page to another page, but the Gmail need to understand, I mean, Gmail need to know you are a valid person or not. So every time that will validate using these cookies. Okay. So for that, I am adding name. Okay, whatever you are going to give, you are logging to like a Santosh, that Santosh I'm maintaining in a cookies. So like for the response first, whenever we are getting the response from the server, that time along with your name, it is going to send it to your local. Okay, you are getting me?
Yes.
Okay, so whenever you are going to second servlet, if you see the second servlet, I can able to get what is get cookies. So here I can able to see your name again. This is the way to you are going to get the username. Like we have a method like get cookies in a request, HTTP request. We have a method like get cookies. Okay, here before page we created only first time, right? First time how we are going to create? Simply using constructor, we are constructing the username I need to maintain in a response. First time I'm going to send it to the client. So second servlet, if you go means I can access the username you already in a cookies. I can able to access your name every servlet. So how we are going to access means, see, request dot get cookies. We have a method like request dot get cookies. So from it is going to return the maybe not only one, you can maybe more than one value you can maintain, you can acknowledge to the client. Okay, maybe here if you see means only username alone we are maintaining as a cookie. Okay, so finally we got the value. If you run this program means we are going to get, see, here you give the Ravi like a Santosh. If you give means again it is going to the second servlet. In that servlet you are printing, see that name Ravi Malik. So again you are going to click a go. You are going to the second servlet. Again you are able to see the Ravi Malik. Because throughout every servlet, you are able to maintain your name. That is nothing but maintaining the session management or session tracking, or maintaining the relationship between client and server. Okay, this is the one way to maintain the session management. So what is the session? To track the yes, tell me. To track
maintain the name,
not name, it's maintains the account. It's you're traveling from one page to every page, right? Every page you are able to getting your name, like you server can able to identify you are an existing person, you are a valid person. So the connection between you and the server always in a track.
okay.
So you can able to access because you are a valid person. How it is validate means first time only your credential is going to validate. Second time onwards, it is going to maintain the cookies values. So it will attach maybe some values like maybe username, it's maybe another session ID, transaction ID, something like that. It is going to maintain based on your implementation. Here they gave username. Maybe you can maintain another values also, like encrypted value, decrypted value, decrypted values. Sometimes you can able to hear in your college days, right? Encryption, decryption. So this is the way we are going to maintain the tracking between user and which system you logged in. Maybe Gmail, or it's maybe a Flipkart, it's maybe a Amazon. Whoever, once you logged in means they are going to maintain your history and they are going to know the value of you. Like so, that's once you log in means if you didn't log out means they will validate you using cookies. One way is cookies. Okay. Another way is like we have hidden form field in a HTML page itself. I think, did you hear this hidden field? Because it won't visible for front end. Okay. If you write any value like a type is hidden means Okay, like simply if you write a HTML page means type is text or button or password, something like that you heard, right? Input types. Getting
Yeah.
see HTML pages. You see HTML page. I'm just giving one simple example. So input, if I give like this, if I give like a type equal to, see how many types we have: button type, checkbox type, color type, data type, email, file, hidden field. Okay,
Yeah.
if you choose the hidden field means that whatever that line won't be visible for front end. Okay.
No. Okay.
So front end means you got or you have any confusion. So if for example, here I'm giving username password, right? Email ID password. And again, I'm
Yes.
giving some hidden field, like I said hidden. That is said hidden. Yeah. So I say some test data, and I want to say like value something I want to maintain. I want to maintain some value, vary my name, for example. Okay.
Okay.
So if you run this application, so you can't able to see this hidden field data. You can back and you can able to see, but you can't able to see user, you are not able to see this label itself. See front end, you're able to see
Yeah.
only name, email ID,
Oh.
password, and buttons you are able to see. Okay, I think that this is the one, or okay, one second. I'll give one login. See, did you able to see my third variable? Like, see here,
Yeah.
I
Email.
can nothing. I'm not able to see this value, right? For
Yes.
example, if I give any another checkbox, for example, okay, if I give this, I'm going to here. I'm just refreshing. It's not true. I didn't save. See, I can able to see the checkbox, right?
Yes.
But if you say hidden field, you won't get anything in front end. This is what we need, right?
Yeah.
Because you logged in, you don't know what I am going to maintain track of between you and me. Okay, that is a secret, right? Your
Yes.
username, how I will, somebody is going to log in means how I will show your things to someone. Have to maintain. I want to track you in a different way, in a hidden way.
Yes.
So that's some another way is like a hidden field. By using hidden field, whatever you are giving username, okay, that username I'm going to maintain here. Okay, in a value of this hidden field. Because of that also, I can able to know you are an existing person, you are a valid person to to see all my Gmail pages. This is conversation between happen client and server. Whenever you are
Okay.
giving request to me, okay, I'm just imagine I am your server. Whenever you are giving a request to me, I want to validate you are the valid person or not. If you are valid person means I want to allow you to see all my accounts, like your account details.
Yes.
Because somebody will come and log into your things and username is, I mean, password is wrong, and some way it is seeing means I can't able to access that guy into your account, right?
Yes.
So like that, we have some
Hidden.
techniques. Yeah. So we have, how many ways we have? One way is the cookies. Second way is hidden. You
Hidden.
can, yeah. Third way we are going to see now. Okay. Session
Okay.
management. So if you want to see this, just see the how they are doing. Just see.
Okay.
See here itself in your, I think you get to know till now itself. You can able to write the HTML code into your Java itself using out.print. What is out
Okay.
means? It's like a printer. It's a like
Printer.
input output stream, file input streams, IO packages. Okay. So here we are going to maintain the hidden field. That n value, you just see what is the n value? Your user.
Username.
Yes, this is the second way of you are maintaining the session between client and server. Nothing everywhere. Like that it is going to happen. The configurations, everything is same. Nothing weird. Simply in your HTML page, you are going to add like this. So that is you are going to write in a controller.
Okay.
Okay. And second.
Okay.
So URL rewriting. URL means this is the URL, right? So there I'm going to maintain the session. You are an existing person or not. Before I seen, right, I showed, right, some of the data. See what and all, some different values they are maintaining, but you don't know what is that, right?
Yes.
That
Yes.
is what we are going to write, rewriting the URL. Okay.
Okay.
So if you go here means, so we'll see the code. Okay. The same way, we are not right. I mean, you know how to connect the HTML with the servlet and how we are going to redirect it from one servlet to another servlet, everything you know. Here we are going to simply talking about only single value, how we are going to maintain some data throughout pages. At first page, you are going to add one value. That value you are going to maintain throughout your application. That's what we are speaking about. Okay.
Okay.
So now if you see the same, how we are getting the information from the client, HTML page, you are going to get same request.get parameters and that value we are printing. And this is the way to append your data. See how they are appending your value. But this is not the safest way, because your data, your information, username showing in a URL, that is the safest way.
No.
So this is not recommended and this is not even used anywhere. But some cases, if you see here, that way, some cases we are going to do this way. Okay. It's not, they won't get anything from that. If you pass to URL means that time we can able to do that. See, it's like
Okay.
this is the URL rewrite. If you see here means username, it's like, what is this anchor tag, right? I think.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the way we are going to rewrite the URL. Simple. How we are going to write the HTML page? In that HTML page, you simply passed HTML statements, right? These are, in that you passed the same n value. That n value is nothing but your username. So if you do this and if you execute this code, means what it is going to happen means you can able to see your code in a URL. They didn't show the results. If you check this, definitely you can able to see all the data in this way. Your username is going to come here. Okay.
Okay.
You got right. What is URL?
Yeah.
Rewriting.
Yeah.
Okay. Next,
Okay.
what is session? We have one class like HTTP session interface. Sorry, interface. From this interface, we are going to maintain some same value, username throughout the application. How we are going to write? So see here, HTTP session in a request object. This is the request, HTTP servlet request. There we have one function like get session. In that get session, we are going to set attribute username, comma, name. So this name, yeah. You are getting me right? Same way, in the second servlet, how we are going to get this value means using get servlet, get attribute. Whatever the name you set it in this set attribute, that name you are going to use here. That's it.
Okay.
So finally, in a second servlet, second page, just imagine you logged into Gmail and you are went through like a spreadsheet or Excel or MS Word. If you go everywhere also, every page also, you can able to read this session variable. So get session attribute, session dot get attribute, using whatever you set that values here, whatever is it, it's not a single value. You can set more than one also. So those all values you can able to pass throughout your application. Why these values means you have to validate the peoples. For example, just imagine maybe you have an account. It's a joint account, okay? So joint account. So if it is a joint account means definitely two people is required to log in. Just imagine like that.
Okay.
Bank. So two people is there only, that time only the people can able to open the locker and can able to get the some money or something. So one people is not coming means, so how they are validating? If it is a application means how they are going to validate? I think I have two keys. Okay. My mom key I have, my key I have. So I'm ready to open this. Maybe I need her thumbprint or something. So I can't able to do. I have a key also, I can't able to open. Because validations. Is it a valid person or not? And continue to accessing that thing. For example, GRT login. At first time, I log into my local, okay, in my system. So next time I'm going to log in here, it's directly redirecting to the opening page where we have to buy and sell. So there, why it is going to redirect into that page? Because they are maintaining my session. It's I already logged in with my system. If you see my system means I didn't even log into my Gmail account. So it's a long back, I logged in. But see, so if I click on Gmail means I can able to redirect to my page. So why means it's already, the data is validating. You already logged in. So you are an existing person. I can able to allow you to see all the pages. For that scenarios, we are going to utilize these values. Okay. If you go, I'll show you. This is somewhat 1.5. So here, what I'm trying to say, session manage. How many ways? Cookies. Second way,
Hidden.
Hidden
Hidden.
field in HTML page. Okay. If third one is what? URL rewriting.
URL.
And fourth one is, what is the fourth one?
Fourth one.
HTTP session interface. Okay. So by using cookies, how we are going to write the code? So we have a class. So if you see here code, so this is the way, simply, nothing we are doing. So this is where we are going to get this value. We are setting the value for this value, the relationship between you and server. So how it is going to happen here? Maybe string, some n value, username equal to, how we are going to read the HTML values? Request
parameter.
Get parameter. So what is that name based on? HTML name.
User.
Like this, we are going to write. Okay. So now I change the value, right? N value. Instead of n value, I use username. This value I have to pass. At first time you are so your first time you are doing. Okay, in a first servlet, you are going to do these operations. Throughout your application, you can able to access these values. That is what this cookies. Because of that, so there is no, whatever you are requesting from you, everything server will serve you. Because they are validating you are an existing person. For example, your internet is there, right? Maybe nowadays you're maybe 50 GB, you're going to take the pack, or 30 GB pack, monthly pack, or something like that. So how they are stopping you? You are using, right? You're continuously using your internet. So one day, if you small time, if you use also, that record will go to there. Because they are maintaining your mobile data and everything, whatever you are doing, the single information also, they are going to track you. Like this. Okay, maybe it's like a cookies. So if you see every browser also, you can able to see all kind of cookies. If you see here, see. See, cookies in servlets. So now I'm seeing these topics and all. So what and all, see, sync and all. So something they are doing with my things.
Yeah.
So if you observe here, everywhere means everything you can able to observe, all the things. Yeah, here is cookies. See what and all previous and all I used, and what and all I logged in. My history, everything is in my backend, in my browser. See, this many things I did in my local. Okay. So all because of this, if you see, observe also, Gmail also somewhere it will be, definitely. Some cookies will be happens in the backend. So only that Gmail always I'm ready to log in immediately. And session storage, what and all is happening. See how much time you are going to spend in one page. Everything it is going to track you.